Show me, don't tell me. Show me, don't tell me. I mean, that's a byline that you just have to continue to remember. Show me, don't tell me. I mean, if you're saying three people in a room are having a discussion and you say Joe said that he felt Sam was defrauding him. Sam didn't like what Joe said, and Bill was sitting there thinking that everybody was losing time. It's what you call head hopping. You're getting inside everybody's head and you're telling the reader what's going on, as if you would be telling a story. There's no reader involvement. But if you took a point of view where you're just looking at Joe said that Sam was defrauding, Sam shuffled in response, and Joe shifted from foot to foot. Now I'm showing what's going on instead of telling what's going on. I think a great tool for being able to get the idea of what it means to show, not tell, is to imagine that you are writing the scene from the perspective of the audience of a movie that you're watching. And that way you can only, when you watch a movie, when you watch a scene, when you watch something that's visible, you can see the shift of eyes, you can see the change of emotion, you can see the slight little facial expressions or the shifting of weight that signifies so much that you don't have to then describe and tell. So I guess I'm a visual person. And so as I write, I see what it is that I'm writing, and I'm just really more describing what I'm seeing rather than making it up. Point of view goes hand in hand with show me, don't tell me. When you're writing every scene, you have to make a decision as to from whose point of view. Of course, if you're writing this in the third person, then I'm talking about your typical popular fiction novel, which is written from the third person. If it's written from the first person, then you're always in your own point of view, saying I this, I that, I thought this, and you cannot get into anybody else's head. And that's what creates all the show me, don't tell me. But from the third person point of view, you do get into the perspective of this, the point of view of this particular character, the point of view of that particular character. And I think the rule to follow is in any particular scene, and think of scene just the way you think of it in a movie. It's a particular group of events that occur without anybody new or leaving or exiting or entering the particular course of action. And so during that scene, you want to tell the story of that scene from one person's point of view. Now, sometimes that'll work and sometimes it won't. Let's say you have a married couple that's having an argument, and you are telling the story from the husband's point of view. Now, at some point, you might want to break and switch points of view to the wife's point of view. But you can do that. You just leave a couple of spaces in between and you make a little break in your narrative and you switch over to the female's point of view. But you can't go switching back and forth, because the moment you do that, you're telling the reader, not showing the reader, and not leaving anything up to the reader's imagination. And it's leaving something to the reader's imagination that pulls the reader into the story. Without that, there's no dramatic tension.